when you came back to WCW, the rumor is that Hogan had recommended that you be brought back in. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. That was the way I came back in, yeah.
And I guess Eric Bischoff would have been in charge at that time?
Yes, yes.
What were your initial thoughts on him?
Eric was the right guy at the right time for that corporate company. I mean, he went over and sold. I actually thought Tony Schiavone was going to run the company. And he went over and sold himself to them and did a good job of selling themselves. I mean, he opened up the purse strings and got, Nash, Hall, Randy, Six. He got Kurt. He got a lot of great talent. But I kind of think Eric's one mistake that I see was when he became the manager of NWO. Not that that was a bad thing, but I hated them expanding the NWO. To me, there was four guys, like the Four Horsemen. There was Hogan, Nash, Hall, and Six. It should have stayed that way. They were starting to think you could throw T-shirts at guys and get them over. It overcompensated. First, they came in and they were dead-ass heels. And then I saw something, in Dayton, Ohio, there was a riot. And it was because the wrestling fans had a WCW flag and the other ones had an NWO flag, and they were fighting each other. I said, boy, this is unique. They would come down and pick the bones of whoever was left on the losing end. If the Dungeon of Doom wrestled the Horsemen beat us, we were laying down, they would come down and pick us off. Then we did the famous one in Orlando, where we broke kayfabe, we're wrestling, and Jimmy comes running out, just float, baby, just floating, but they're here. We went back and he speared Rey Mysterio. They actually called the switchboard and thought there was an assault. Cops showed up and everything. So the people really bought into that. Now, the thin line is people knew that Eric was the general manager or whatever his position was of WCW. I think that if he had stayed as a babyface and said, we got to put these guys out, we got to bring guys in to fight them, or we got to unite, I think it could have lasted longer than making everybody members of the NWO. Then there was the NWO Black and White, NWO Wolfpack, New Latin Order. It just came, we talk about patents, that was the patent.
So at that point, you didn't have full control, it was a committee situation?
No.
So who would have been...
Hogan had it at the time then, yeah.
So the idea for the multiple groups would have been Hogan and Nash and...
Yeah, and I don't even think Kevin wanted the multiple groups, but he went along because he saw that he wasn't going to swim against the tide, and as you said, he's probably the smartest guy in the wrestling business.